trip down to Wagner. We're at Wagner Milling Company, and it's about a 35-40 minute drive away from home, but it's well worth the drive to come out here and get the feed for our livestock that we need, because I know that it's fresh, I know where it's coming from, and y'all just need to come on out here. This place has got any kind of farm supply need, livestock feed. They sell fertilizer, garden seeds. They've even got plants, and getting chickens. They got chickens in, fixing to get some turkeys in. So again, y'all need to come here. We just happened to stumble across this place about a month or so ago, and I'm telling you, this is the only place that I come to get my feed. So we're here today. We're getting some feed for the cows, the goats, the pigs, the chickens, and getting a couple of seeds for the garden. And yeah, y'all really need to come check this place out. It's old-timey, old-fashioned, and you just can't get any better than that anymore. You know, you got all these big companies, things sit in a warehouse on a trailer and get stale. Not at this place. They mill here every week. Every week they do their own milling. So come check them out, y'all. Come check them out.
All right, everyone, I'm over here and they got premium potting soils. They've got the black cow manure for vegetables and stuff. They've got, you can buy full-grown chickens, and they have rabbits, goats. Then you got more fertilizers and potting soils. Everything from 10-10-10 to 888-3400. They got some nice rose bushes here. Some real nice, pretty rose bushes. And they've got of course, all the tomato plants and some herbs. Got better boys and bell peppers. They got a nice little selection of flowers. They got some real nice stuff over here.
So how would you be able to tell how long after?
All right, y'all, we're inside the store. You can tell you can get everything from a row planter to a bird feeder to a baby chicken.
I believe I ain't got one against turkey.
Some nice stuff, y'all, at good prices. A lot cheaper than most places you go to.
I ain't seen her for the full day.
This is going into the mill, y'all. See, they're milling feed now. Don't get any better than this when you mill it fresh, and you can buy it fresh as soon as it's milled up.
All you got to do is come see me and I'll fix you up right with anything you might need. Come to Wagner, South Carolina. Talk to me before you go talk with any other little dealer. Most of them's crooked as a snake, but I'll treat you right.
Well, we made it back home. with 3 more chickens. Just had to have more chickens, y'all. We got 3 barred rocks from Wagner Milling Company. And hopefully we'll go back whenever they get their turkeys in and be getting us a turkey. So anyway, hubby's outside right now, rotor-tilling a spot for me. So hopefully I can get out there tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late in the day to go out and plant now. So I'm thinking about maybe putting some more cabbage and asparagus and I can't remember what else it was. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of get a feel for the area tomorrow and look into making a little small garden on the other side of our smaller pond here. So hopefully that'll work out well. We're just, you know, trial and error here and learning as we go. So anyway, got the chickens home and got them in the brooder with the other chickens. They're a little bit older that I incubated and hatched out here. And they seem to be really doing good together. I was a little worried about putting the little ones in with the ones we already had so quickly, but they just fit right in. So anyway, let me show y'all. More chickens. Look at all those babies. So the smaller ones, as you can see, right here, there's 2 more. One right here at the water. And the mouthy one. Those are our new babies. And those are the barred rocks. So, we're being overtaken by chickens.
So I brought y'all along with me today. This is a spot that we've got over here on the other side from the pasture, from the house. It's on the other side of the little pond. And it's not a big spot. It's just a little small spot that's sitting over here. And we keep seeing it. No grass is growing over here. So I figured it would be a good spot to make her a little garden. Maybe just put a couple of tomatoes in it, a couple of squash plants. Maybe some cucumbers, something like that. So I'm gonna pull that little tiny tree up. This one of them little trees you buy at Lowe's, and it's always got little Christmas ornaments on it and stuff like that at Christmas time. And I tried planting it and seeing if it would live, but they don't seem to live out here very good. So I'm gonna pull that up, and I got the rototiller over here. So I'm gonna rototiller this area up and see what we can do with it. All right, before we get started, I'm gonna show y'all what I did. And I know OSHA's gonna be knocking on my door, but on this rototiller, it has little safety buttons right here. And I zip tied them back on the forward and the reverse right here, because y'all, it is hard to hold your thumb and cock that thing back and be able to mash the lever down to make the rototiller go forward, or this one for reverse. So I zip tied them. Sorry, I'm out of breath. This road got the rototiller all the way over here. So we're gonna see what we can do with this. As you can see, the rototiller works really good, but I want to show y'all something. That the reason the other rototiller that I had messed up, and I want you to see this so you'll know, because let me turn y'all around here and show y'all what happens. All right, y'all see this? Roots, grass, everything wrapped around the tines of the rototiller. See how bad it is? It don't even have to be that bad. That's what messed the other rototiller up, that tore the gear case up in it. It don't take but a couple of roots or vines, piece of wire, piece of string, anything to wrap around those tines. And every time that rototiller turns, it gets tighter and tighter around the seal on that rototiller. And it burns the bearing up. And I got lazy with the other one and didn't pull the stuff off. Like if you're doing even in a garden that you've had for a while, you never know when a piece of string, excuse me y'all, I'm still out of breath, out of shape. You don't never know when a piece of string or anything could get in your garden, even though a piece of kite string, it wraps around there and it tears the bearing up and the seal up, burns the seal up, and that's it. If you don't replace it, dirt gets in it, and then that's the end of it. So I'm gonna sit here and pull this off because it's a new tiller, and I'm gonna probably every about 3 or 4 rows, I'm gonna sit there and clean them off until I get it to where it's good soft dirt and it's nothing to wrap around it, mess the rototiller up. All right, y'all, this one side's clean. Y'all see that seal right there? That's what you gotta worry about, that seal right there. And it was all that wrapped around that rototiller tine. Just one side. I still got half the other side to do. And I'm finding it a lot easier to pull the tine, pull the pin off, and take the whole tine off to get the stuff out. And you see that? See that round circle right there? And what is up against that bearing? And that right there, if you don't keep up with it, will cost you some money. That right there. That's what you got to keep from happening. And it's easier for me. Somebody else might, depends on what you're working in. But I'm finding it easier just to pull the pin and to pull the whole tine off. And then put it back. This tiller actually does a really good job. It's self-propelled, and it does a really good job. You can drive it with one hand. And most of the dirt on there. All right, y'all, we got that piece of ground turned up. It turned out really nice, really nice. That's actually a pretty decent little spot. That's a pretty good little spot there. So she can get her a couple of rows of peas or a couple of rows of squash, a couple of rows of tomatoes, whatever she wants in here. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, and share it with others. And leave some comments in the comments. And hopefully everything will work out good.